I am always in search for ways to grow. Our practice today will rise you up from the ground, and the meditation will be focused on personal growth. Let's grow together. Let's begin seated today. Right leg sitting on top of the left, facing the sole of your foot to the sky. Settle into the earth and bring the backs of your hands to your knees. Close your eyes. Tuck your chin and begin to notice your breath. Using Ujjayi breath, breathe in deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale completely through your mouth. As you cycle through this breath, I want to share how proud I am of you for being here today and for doing this for yourself. I want you to also think of how proud of yourself you feel for getting onto the mat today, for doing something healthy for your body and mind, and for being better than you were yesterday. Every moment and every new day is a chance to grow and become a stronger and taller version of ourselves, mentally and physically. You are amazing. On your next inhale, bring your palms to your knees and stretch your left fingertips out to your side, touching the mat. Slowly tilt your head to the right, pulling your shoulders down slightly. Bring your right hand to your left ear and use your hand to gently guide your head closer to your shoulder. Walk your left fingertips out a little further to deepen the stretch. Breathe deeply and feel the stretch in your neck and shoulder. Bring your hands to your lap and your head back to center. Stretch out your right hand now to the mat and tilt your head to the left. Walk your fingertips out a little further and pull your shoulders down. Using your left hand, gently guide your head closer to your left shoulder. Breathe deeply and feel the stretch in your neck and shoulder. Lift your head and bring your hands back into your lap. Breathe in and raise your hands to the sky above your head. Clasp your hands together and bring them to the back of your head at the top of your spine. Drop your chin and let the weight of your arms pull your chin closer to your chest. Breathe deeply and feel your spine grow longer as you gently pull on your neck. As you breathe in, slightly lift, and as you breathe out, let your head drop further with the weight of your arms. In, slightly lift, out, drop it lower. Keep using your breath to deepen the stretch. Slowly unclasp your hands and bring them back to your lap as you lift your head. Take a moment. Notice how you feel. Take your right leg off your left and straighten it out away from you. Tuck your left foot into your right inner thigh and sit up straight. Slide your right hand down your leg as far as you can as you tilt your upper body to the right. Lift your left arm to the sky and through to touch your right hand or wrist. Working with your breath, rise up on an inhale and fall deeper on an exhale. Reach away from you and towards your right toes with your left hand, and maybe turn your gaze under your arm and look up to the sky to deepen the stretch. Feel the growth in your left side body. Rise back up and pause for a moment to notice how your left side feels compared to your right. Bend your right leg in now and extend your left leg out long. Sit up tall and slide your left hand down your left leg towards your foot. Bring your right arm over and use your breath to rise and fall to bring it closer to your toes. Turn your gaze under your arm and try to look up to the sky. Pull your right arm towards your left toes to elongate your right side body. Use your breath to deepen the stretch. Slowly rise up and pause to notice the way your body feels. Are you sitting up taller? Bend your left leg in and bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your heels closer to your body and sit up tall as you hold on to your ankles. Tuck your chin to elongate your spine. Give your feet a gentle massage and push your knees down with your elbows gently. Bring your hands around your toes. And sit up tall. Let go of your feet and bring your hands to the outsides of your knees to guide them together. Hug your calves and tuck your forehead into your knees. Breathe into the space you've created and squeeze your legs into your body. On an inhale, open back up. And come onto your knees. Sit on your heels with your hands in your lap, left hand on top of the right. You can leave your feet flat or curl your toes under, depending on how deeply you'd like to stretch them. As you breathe in, come up onto your knees, grab a pad for yours if needed. Curl your toes under. On an inhale, drop your hands down to come up and watch them touch over your head. And with palms together, exhale as you tilt your upper body to the right, stretching out your left side body. Heel your left leg out to the side, planting your foot. Pull your hands away a little further, then drop your right hand to the mat. Reach even further with your left hand. Look past your hand and breathe into the stretch. Reach away with your hand as you pull away with your toes. Windmill your left hand up and over your head and come up to touch your palms together at your chest. Bring your left leg back next to the right. Sway for a moment and find your balance again. Curl your toes under. On an inhale, bring your hands up over your head as you watch them. Exhale as you tilt your body to the left. Peel your right leg out, planting your foot, and lower your left hand to the mat. Reach with your right hand away and look out past it. Inhale deeply as you feel the stretch all along your right side. Breathe deeply and pull away with your toes and reach away with your hand. Exhale as you windmill your right arm over and come up to touch your palms together at your chest again. Return your knee to the mat. Sit back onto your heels and plant your palms. Then with toes curled under and hands to the mat, begin to rise up into a forward fold. Walk your feet to your hands and dangle. Inhale as you slowly begin to uncurl your fold, growing like a flower. Lift your head last and rise your hands above your head toward the sun. Bring your hands to your chest. Notice the way your body feels. With palms together, inhale and rise your hands back up above your head. Then exhale as you swan dive forward into a forward fold. Slowly rise again, imagining you are a wilted flower getting water and sun. Come into mountain pose. Feel powerful in this stance. and breathe deeply. Begin to shift your weight back and forth onto each leg, swaying like a tree. Stand strong in your right leg and inhale as you bring your palms together and rise your left foot up as high as you can. Try to balance in this stance. Find a focal point or a drishti to help you stand steady. Exhale to lower back down. Inhale to lift it up again, and this time grab your left ankle with your right hand if you can and place it into your inner thigh. Either bring your foot to your ankle, your calf, or right above your knee, avoiding putting it directly onto your knee. Palms together at your chest. Press your leg into your foot as you press your foot into your leg, and stand strong in tree pose as you look at your drishti. Make sure to smile if you lose your balance. For a challenge, try to grow up to the sky with your hands above your head, maybe even looking at them. If your hands were raised, drop them back down and use your left hand to help guide your left foot back to the earth. Sway for a moment to find balance again. Stand in mountain pose and notice how your left side feels different than your right. Inhale to rise your hands up above your head, watching them touch. Exhale your hands to your chest. Shift your weight back and forth again. Keeping your weight and strength on your left side now. Inhale to lift your right foot off the mat. Exhale to lower it down. Inhale to bring your foot up and place it where you can on your left leg. Be sure not to place it directly onto your knee. Bring your palms back to your chest. Press your leg and your foot into one another equally. Once you find your drishti again and feel balanced, try to rise your hands above your head. Smile if you fall and try again. Remember that this is a practice. Lower your hands and guide your foot back to the earth. Step your right foot out slightly, and then your left, toes facing knee. Lift your arms up into a 5-pointed star. Breathe in deeply. Exhale as you bend your knees and elbows and lower down into goddess pose, keeping your back flat. Inhale to grow your body back up into a star. Exhale to lower back down a little further this time. Inhale to grow, reaching up with open palms. Exhale to sink down lower than before. Breathe now into the pose and hold as you use your exhales to sink deeper. Inhale and straighten your legs and put your arms out at your sides, palms facing me. Walk your toes out and face them away from each other. Inhale through your nose. Exhale audibly through your mouth as you shift your hips back slightly and bend your torso down towards the earth. Touch the mat with your fingertips or palms. Maybe walk your feet out a little more to plant your palms. Bend your arms and bring the top of your head toward the mat. Inhaling to rise slightly, exhaling to lower down a little more. Inhale as you walk your hands over to frame your right foot. Turn your back foot in and lift your heel. Plant your palms and look forward into a lunge. Inhale as you climb up your knee. Turn your back foot to face me and grow tall with your torso as you rise into Warrior Two. Sink into your front leg, making sure you can still see your toes over your knee. Look out past your right hand. Breathe in. Exhale as you windmill your left arm down to come up over your head. Pause to inhale. Exhale as you windmill your arm down to come up again. Breathe in. Breathe out to come back through, this time following your hand with your gaze behind you. Through to the front and back around. Leave your hand at the front and turn your left toes forward. Swipe your hands down to the mat and back into a lunge. Drop your back knee. Shift your hips back and straighten your right leg as you drop your forehead toward your knee. Come forward and bring your right leg back to meet your left. Press all four corners of your tabletop into the mat. Curl your toes under and peel up into a downward dog. Walk your dog and breathe deeply. On your next exhale, bend your right leg in towards your chest. Then inhale to kick it up behind you into a three-legged dog. Exhale to bend it back in. Then inhale to kick it back up. Breathe out to bring your knee into your chest, then come all the way through to the mat with your right foot. Breathe into the lunge, then walk your hands back to your left foot, framing it with your hands. Sink down and look forward. Climb up onto your knee as you turn your back foot and rise into Warrior Two once again. Breathe deeply and be sure to see your toes past your knee. Lower your right hand to windmill down to come forward and through over your head. Bring your arm down and back around again. Flow through with your breath and begin to follow your hand with your gaze. Twice more. Keep your hands in front of you and turn your back foot. Sweep your arms down to bring your palms to the mat. Drop your back knee and sit back onto your heel as you straighten your front leg and bring your forehead to your knee. Lift your head and bring your front leg back to meet the other. Spread your knees to the width of the mat and touch your big toes together. Sink back into an extended child's pose, dropping your forehead or torso to the earth. Palms flat in front of you and sink into the pose. Feel your body grounding down into the earth and breathe. Look forward and shift forward, bringing your knees together into tabletop position. Walk forward with your hands and lift your feet, keeping your knees on the mat. Slowly lower your feet to the earth. Then in sections, lower your body. First your thighs, then your hips, then your belly, your chest, and finally your forehead. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under, plant your palms, and inhale deeply as you power up into a plank. Exhale as you shift back into downward dog and walk it out. Shift up onto your tippy toes and back down. Inhale deeply. Exhale to bend your right knee to your chest and inhale as you kick your foot up and back into the sky. Exhale to shift your knee back toward your left elbow. Inhale to kick it back up. Exhale to bend your knee toward your right elbow. Inhale and kick it up higher than before. Exhale, and this time bring your foot through and plant it between your hands. Bring your hands to the inside of your foot. Look forward. Tilt your front knee out away from you, coming onto the edge of your foot. Shift forward slightly. Plant your foot back down and bring your right hand back out to frame it. Drop your back knee to the mat and flip your foot. Bring your right leg back to meet your left and plant your palms into tabletop position. Inhale to drop your belly and look forward, cow pose. Exhale audibly to round your spine and tuck your chin, cat pose. Inhale and drop your belly into cow. Exhale and round your spine into cat. Inhale, cow. Curl your toes under and exhale to peel up into downward dog. Inhale in. Plant your right foot and exhale as you bend your left knee into your chest. And inhale to kick your foot up and back. Exhale to bring your knee to your right elbow. Inhale to grow your foot up to the sky. Exhale to tuck your knee in once more toward your left elbow. Inhale to rise your foot up higher than before. Exhale to bring it through and plant your left foot. Bring your hands to the inside of your foot and look forward. Drop your knee out to the side slightly and breathe. Slowly drop your back knee. Frame your foot with your hands once more and bring your left foot back to meet your right. Pause in tabletop position. Curl your toes under, shift your hips back and up into downward dog and walk it out. Plant your heels down toward the mat. Walk your hands back to your feet and come up into a forward fold. Grasp each elbow and sway back and forth like a rag doll. Bend your knees a little more as you open your arms out to the sides and grow your body up into a reverse swan dive. Watch your hands touch above your head. Bring them together to your chest. And walk to the center of the mat to face me. Come into mountain pose, dropping your arms to your sides. Close your eyes, gently pull your shoulders down, and grow your head toward the sky. Take notice of how you feel. You were upside down for a while. With a slight bend in your knees, drop your hands down to come up over your head and bring them in front of you. Tuck your left elbow into your right and try to twist your arms around each other, maybe touching right fingertips to your left palm. Inhale. Exhale to bend your knees into a chair pose. Inhale to pull your arms forward slightly, then grow them higher. Exhale to sink deeper in your legs. Inhale to grow your arms even taller. Exhale and sink. Inhale and pull your arms forward slightly to grow them even higher. Hold and breathe in this position. Inhale deeply as you slowly rise your body up. Exhale to untwist your arms and open them out behind you as you look up to the sky. Use your breath to deepen and look further behind you. Inhale to grow your hands back up to the sky, touching them together. Exhale your hands to your chest. Drop your hands down to come up, touching them together over your head once again. This time, tucking your right elbow into your left. Inhale. Exhale as you lower your hips down, bending your knees into a chair pose. Inhale to pull your arms away from you and grow them higher. Exhale to sink deeper. Inhale to pull your arms toward the sky. Exhale and sink. Inhale and grow. Hold it there and breathe. Inhale to rise back up, and exhale to untwist your arms and open them wide behind you. Use your breath to sink back and look further behind you. Inhale to rise up and touch your hands above your head. Exhale to bring them to your chest. Bring your feet flush together. Pause. Inhale deeply. Exhale to sink down into a forward fold. Plant your fingertips and drop your hips down into a squat. Plant your palms and touch your forehead to your knees. Breathe into this position. Walk your hands in front of you and open your knees wide, maybe bringing the soles of your feet together. Come forward, bringing your forearms closer to the mat to deepen the stretch. Hang your head down and breathe. On an inhale, walk your torso back up and bring your knees together. With fingertips to the mat, rise up into a fold. Plant your palms. Step your right foot out, then your left, toes facing me. Wiggle your feet out to the width of your yoga mat or as far as you are comfortable. Slightly bend your right knee and sway to the right, then bend the left and sway to the left. Right again, left again. Plant your palms and hop your feet under your knees. Drop your hips slowly. Adjust the bend in your knees till you feel balanced, touching your palms together at your chest. Press into your knees with your elbows and feel yourself balancing on your feet. With control, bring your hands back to the mat and inhale to rise into a fold. Heel toe your feet back together and hang your head. Staying in a fold, walk to the front of the mat. Plant your palms and hop back into a plank. Inhale deeply. Exhale to sink your body to the earth with control. Flip your feet and lower your forehead to the earth. Plant your palms by your shoulders and inhale as you grow your torso into an upward dog. Exhale to lower back down. Inhale to lift your body back up, looking above you, and exhale to lower back down to the earth. Curl your toes under and come up onto hands and knees. Cross your ankles and sit back to bring them through to the front, extending your legs out in front of you. Slide your hands down your legs to your toes and fold forward. Let your head hang as far as it can, trying to keep your back as straight as possible. Slowly grow your body back up and come through with control onto your back. Lift your right knee and grasp it with your hands to make circles with your hip. One way. And then the other. Straighten your leg back out and lower it to the earth. Now lift your left knee and do the same, circling around your hip joint and breathing deeply. Reverse the direction. Bring your right knee up to meet the left and place your hands onto your knees. Now begin to circle both legs to massage your tailbone, letting your arms straighten out completely. Reverse the direction. Grow your feet toward the sky and grab the backs of your legs where you can. Lift your head to meet your knees or grow toward them. Breathe. Lower your head to the mat and let go of your legs, laying your arms by your sides. Plant your palms firmly. Bend your knees, then on an inhale, throw your legs back, lifting as much of your body off of the earth as you can, keeping your legs bent as much as you need to, and using your core or your hands to support your body if needed. Slowly grow your feet toward the sky, working to straighten your body as much as you can up into a shoulder stand. Hold and breathe. Bend your knees generously and begin to lower them to frame your head into a deaf man's pose, and touch your toes to the mat behind you if you can. Use your hands on your back to gently guide your feet closer to the earth. Lower your hands back down to the mat. Inhale. As you lower your back one vertebra at a time, bringing your feet to the earth, knees bent. Walk your feet closer to your bottom, planting them firmly on the mat. Then inhale as you begin to form a bridge, growing your hips toward the sky. Exhale to lower back down. Inhale to lift a little higher this time. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift higher than before. Hold your bridge. Use your breath to rise up even higher. Inhale. Exhale to lower with control. Straighten your left leg out, then your right. Breathe in. Bend your right knee once more and exhale as you use your left hand to guide it over your left hip, touching it to the earth if you can. Bend your right arm into a cactus position and turn your head toward it. Sink into the earth and breathe. Guide your leg back up and turn your head to center. Straighten it out. Inhale to bend your left leg and exhale as you use your right hand to guide it over to the earth. Bend your left arm into a cactus pose and look towards it. Use your breath to sink down. Come back through to center and lower your leg to the mat. Shifting into Shavasana, bring your feet to the edges of your mat and let them flop open. Bring your arms out to the edges of the mat, palms up and fingers curled. Feel your body relax completely into the mat. Relaxing your feet, relaxing your calves, your thighs, your hips, torso, your shoulders. Noticing if there's any holding in your face. Let all of the muscles relax. We'll begin with a box breath to sink deeper into relaxation. I will count the breaths. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Return to a normal, relaxed breath. And I want you to think of all of the growth that you've done so far in your life. Think of how you've grown since yesterday, since last week, last month, last year, over the years. Think of your growth and what you've accomplished. Feel proud of yourself for this growth and everything you've done so far in your life, and know that it's all been to lead to this moment, right now. Now think of all the ways that you'd like to continue to grow. Your health, your body, your mind, your soul. And know that every moment you put work in, you grow more and more. Every second is a new chance to keep growing. And know that all the growth you've done so far won't even compare to all the growth you'll do in years to come. Don't let this overwhelm you. Be proud of yourself and know that you're capable of so much more, and that all of the little bits of work you put in will grow into something miraculous, something beautiful. It already has. And if you are feeling good where you are, that's wonderful too. Be proud of who you are and every moment that's led up to this moment. You're amazing, and I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself too. Let your mouth come into a smile. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, making circles with your wrists and your ankles. Bring your feet together and point your toes, and bring your hands up over your head and stretch them far away from each other, and yawn if you can. Now bring your body in together and hug your knees into your chest and rock back and forth for a moment. Grab your feet and roll up, coming into a cross-legged position facing me. Take a deep breath and smile. Breathe in and raise your hands to the sky above your head. Bring your palms to your chest and then up to your third eye and bow. I'm so grateful for you and happy that you took the time to practice with me today. Much love and namaste, my friends.